Hello and welcome to a brand new video, and today I will be ranking Championship away fans. We'll do it for the updated 25-26 season, but it will just be on the away fans in general. So yeah, let's just dive straight into this tier list right now. So we will have 5 categories in wank, which will be the worst of the teams, and then okay, which are going to be alright but they're not amazing. Decent, actually pretty good fans when they travel away from home. Great, obviously really good. And then world class are top tier. And we start with my team, Birmingham City. Not biased at all. I'm going world class. Quite simply, the best away fans in the division by a country mile. Well, not in the maybe in the division, along with a few other clubs, but up there with the best in the division. They are quite simply world class and too good for the away fans are too good for the league. Basically, they are Prem top tier away fans. So yeah, Birmingham are probably the best, arguably the best away fans in the league. Their home fans are pretty good now due to the reopening of St Andrews, where the bottom bit was closed, of course, and they've reopened it, and the fans have been packed out, sellouts since. Even in League One, selling out 30k at home is absolutely ridiculous. So they probably have one of the best fans in the country. That is not me being biased, but yeah. Blackburn Rovers, I'm gonna go away. I know at home they're not great. I'm gonna go okay. I don't think Blackburn are any good, to be honest. I just think they don't travel. They do travel okay, but they're not anything special. They're not great. They're not brilliant. From what I've seen, their home fans are absolutely terrible. But their away fans, I assume they do travel all right. They've got some proper decent fans that are committed to the club, but it is hard with the money situation in the north, and yeah, the ticket pricing is an absolute joke up there. So yeah, can see why Blackburn fans don't really go and support their team up and down the country, but they still do have some very good ultra fans. So yeah, Blackburn in the okay slot. Bristol City, I'm going to go in okay as well. I think similar to Blackburn, they just seem a bit, I don't want to call them tin pot, but I don't think they're great. They really aren't. But yeah, when they have come to Birmingham, I think I did remember some pretty good limbs where Famara Diaye scored all them years ago, and I do remember that away and going absolutely bonkers. So yeah, they do have some pretty good limbs when they are top tier, but yeah, I think Bristol City are okay. Actually, no, I think I might move them up to decent, actually. I think they will be okay in decent. I think from what I've seen of them, they can be pretty decent with the limbs when they do score away from home. So yeah, or an equaliser in the last minute or a winner in the last minute. They are pretty good. Charlton Athletic, I'm going to go okay. Haven't really seen much Charlton. Can't really base them off anything, so that's why I've just gone okay. They came in numbers to Birmingham last season in Sky Bet League One, but I just don't think they're going to be exactly the best. But yeah, I think Charlton are a decent sized club. So yeah, that is why I've gone them into the okay category. Now into Coventry City, I'm going decent. No, actually, no. Coventry are world class. Well, actually, no. Coventry are great. Coventry are great. They've got some brilliant fans, don't they? Coventry City know what they're doing and know how to celebrate. They're a proper club. They've got some proper fans. Sometimes the CBS isn't sold out at home, but when it is, it's rocking. And their away fans are just the exact same. Absolute brilliant away fans. I wouldn't put them quite on the same level as Birmingham because they didn't really sell out in League One. So yeah, that is why I've gone for Coventry City in great. And yeah, Coventry ain't great, and that's why I've gone for them. And into the next team, it is Derby County. I am going to back Derby for another great team that have brilliant fans, a proper club. No banter era there. Well, they have gone through the banter era of League One, of course, with Paul Ward, but they are back on the way up, I think, and they have done that with the John Eustace appointment. Can he take them to the Premier League? Who knows? But yeah, Derby are great fans, and that is why I've got them in that category. So yeah, we'll just move on to the rest of the other clubs in the Championship. Into the next few teams we will do in these little brackets of different clubs, and it is Hull City. Hull, do I put them in the rank category? I don't know. I'm not sure if they're any good, but Hull, I think, might be a bit shit, but I think I'm going to put them in the okay category. Hull City here, and I think they have as good fans. Sometimes they just don't travel well. They don't get on the bikes as much as they want. So yeah, backing Hull in the okay category in this one. I just don't think they are quite as good as some of the other clubs in the Championship, and that is why I've gone okay with Charlton and Blackburn. So yeah, nothing much to say on Hull City. Ipswich Town, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, Ipswich Town in the great category. Ipswich are one of the best fans in. They were great in the Premier League last season. Their home support was even better in the Premier League last season. It's just a shame the team could do a better job on the pitch. I've seen them at other places. They've been absolutely brilliant. The Limbs has been insane. They are a proper club, and they are better than Norwich, in my opinion. You'll have to stay tuned to find that one pretty shortly. But yeah, Ipswich in the great bit, and I can definitely see them getting promoted this year. Leicester City, indecent. I just don't think they're as good as Ipswich, but that could be down to last season and what was going on. They did have some pretty good limbs away at Forest, though. That is why I've put them in decent. Otherwise, they might have been in okay. But I think when Leicester get going, they are pretty good. So yeah, that is why I've got them in decent. I know I'll probably get slated by a few Leicester fans here, but yeah, I've only got them in decent. But I think they could take the step up if they improve this year, definitely to great or even world class, who knows. But yeah, that is why I've gone for Leicester there. Middlesbrough, the same. I'm going to put them in decent as well. I just think Middlesbrough are definitely a good, great fan base. They are good on their travels. They know what they're doing when causing banter and all that stuff. So they definitely know how to string a few good chants together, know what they're doing, and I think their away fans are 10 times better than their home fans. I don't think their home fans particularly good at all, but it's hard to get noise in a bowl like the Riverside, to be honest. But yeah, that's why I've gone for Middlesbrough. Then it's going to be Millwall. They're going world class. Millwall's fans are top notch. Yes, they may cause a bit of trouble. Yes, they may be controversial, but at the end of the day, they are world class. Millwall are the best, up there with the best with Birmingham. They have the best away fans in this one. So yeah, Millwall I think are amazing, and yeah, I think they are world class, and they are one of the best in the Championship. When their limbs get going, they are really good. And even when I saw them at Birmingham a few years back, they were chucking seats in the wind. Yes, they do have that vile side to them, but they are up there with the best. Norwich City now. Norwich, you aren't very good, lads. Into okay you go. Norwich just aren't very good. Well, they're okay, but I just don't see them. They just make random chance. They're Leicester City, Ipswich, Derby, Coventry. All of them are a lot better than Norwich. There are some. I think Blackburn and Charlton definitely worse, and I've put them in the same category. But yeah, I just don't think Norwich. Do they travel well? From what I've seen, I don't think they do. I don't really see on the viral TikToks or Instagram posts that Norwich are doing really well on the away fans. But yeah, that's why I've gone for Norwich. That's just my personal opinion. Do not take any offence, Norwich City fans. I just don't think you have great away support. So yes, we will jump into the next category of teams. Into the next 6 teams we go, and it is going to be Oxford United going in the wank section. Unfortunately, our first one of the day. Don't travel well, but they are a League One size club, you would imagine, in this one. So that's why I've gone for Oxford United into the wank category. I just don't think they've got good fans at all. I'm sorry. You can make a bit of noise at home, that's great, but your away fans, they aren't very good, and they are League One level, unfortunately, League One, League Two level. So that is why I haven't put you very good on your travels. Let's just gloss over that. I jump straight into Portsmouth. Portsmouth have great away fans. I've seen the limbs. I've seen what they can do, and they are just absolutely superb away fans. So yeah, Pompey into the great category. That is why they belong there with Coventry, with Derby, with Ipswich. Proper club, proper history, proper fans, and that is Portsmouth for you. Yes, they have a bit of a tiny home at Fratton Park, but they still get that place rocking. Look at what happened when they played Leeds last season. They can get this place rocking. So yeah, that is why I have gone for Portsmouth into the great category. And yeah, that is why I think Portsmouth belong along those top clubs like Birmingham, Millwall, Coventry, Derby, Ipswich, and of course Portsmouth. Preston, I'm sorry, boys, but you're going into the okay category with Norwich, Blackburn, Charlton, and Hull. I just don't think you are quite. you did create some good limbs away at Birmingham when I saw you last time out. I think the last time I've actually seen Preston play was at St Andrews, like in 2017. It was like a 3-1 away win for Preston. They did create pretty good limbs that day, but I just think they're similar to Blackburn. They're just not very good when it comes to fans. They can create an atmosphere, yes, I know they can, but they aren't amazing. They're similar to Hull and Blackburn, as I've previously stated. But yeah, I don't have a lot to say on Preston, apart from you beat us 3-1 in 2017, and you have pretty good limbs, but I haven't really seen a lot since, so that's why I have Preston in okay. QPR, I think QPR, I mean, they do travel in their numbers. I'm going to go decent. I've seen a lot better travel from you than I have from Blackburn Rovers. I just think QPR are a lot better, bigger club in that frame of mind. So yeah, that is why I've gone for QPR in this one. Just because I've seen you brought a load of numbers to Birmingham. I think I've watched you pretty much every season in the Championship. You've always brought pretty good numbers, apart from once, I think, where George Friend went in goal, and that was an absolute chaos. Crazy game. But yeah, QPR into the decent category, one along with Leicester, Middlesbrough and Bristol City, another decent proper club, proper Championship club, and they belong here with their fans, and they have a pretty good fan base. Now into the two Sheffield clubs. I'm sure this will divide opinions. Don't forget, it is only my opinion, so don't feel judged. Sheffield United, I am going great. They have, well, they are brilliant when they go on their travels. I think away at Bristol City, they were pretty good in the playoffs, pretty good at Wembley as well. And at Leeds, they were good as well earlier on in the Championship season. This season, so yeah, Sheffield United have great fans. They're a proper club. They're up there with Ipswich, Derby and Coventry. Probably deserve better as a fan base because they are, well, they are. I think they have a Premier League fan base. If I'm honest, they always turn up for home games at Bramall Lane. They're always very good as well. But we're here to rank the away fans. The away fans always seem to be pretty good when they go to certain grounds. I've seen them at, well, I've stated where I've seen them. Stadium of Light is also a notable mention. I've seen a clip from there as well. So yeah, Sheffield United have great fans. This will divide opinions. I'm also going Sheffield Wednesday and great. I'm just going to not split the Sheffield clubs because I will probably cause chaos. But yeah, Sheffield Wednesday and Sheffield United have similar fan bases. Brilliant. Both sets of fans are absolutely brilliant. I know Hillsborough can be a bit empty on home matches, but that could be to do with Chancery of late and all of that jazz, and now they're under an embargo as of today, of course. But that is why I've gone for Sheffield Wednesday in the great category, just to line up with their rivals, Sheffield United. Let me know, Sheffield Wednesday, Sheffield United fans, sure you have some pretty biased opinions. So let me know down in the comments who you think is the better fan base out of you lot in the away end as well. So yeah, that is the two Sheffield clubs done. Let's jump into the final 6 spots now. So the final 6 spots are here, and I am going for Southampton into great, along with the Sheffield clubs and Coventry, Derby and Ipswich. Southampton, I think I went to that game where they beat us 4-3, an absolute crazy game in the game season. We got relegated and they ended up getting promoted. They were brilliant that day. They did sing a few too many boring chants. There were a few quite generic chants, but their fans, you have to knock them. Not many chants available, but they were top notch that day in their numbers. The limbs in the 96th minute, absolutely insane. And the limbs away at Arsenal as well in the Premier League a few years back. They do have some brilliant fans. Away fans do. Southampton. Home fans, I am not so sure about that. I think their home fans are pretty crap, to be honest. But yeah, I think they have brilliant away fans do. Southampton, and they travel in their numbers brilliantly. Stoke City, also the same, also in great. They belong there. Stoke. Their home fans, it's a bit like Southampton, similar home fans, good home fans, but away fans, they are terrible. Away fans, they're terrible. No, home fans, they're terrible because it's always empty. But yeah, their away fans are brilliant, similar to Southampton, in my opinion. Both begin with this, both playing red, and well, yeah, I think they have similar fans. I think Stoke actually do provide a better atmosphere with the Owen the Saints. I know it's not Owen the Saints for Stoke, but it's the same. I think Stoke provide a better atmosphere away from home when they do sing that. So yeah, that is why I've backed Stoke just ahead of Southampton in the great category. I'm doing this in order. Swansea. Haven't seen much of you, but I'm going wank. I'm sorry, Swansea fans. I haven't seen much of you. Um, from what I know, I think Cardiff fans travel better than you guys do. But correct me if I'm wrong. Any Swansea fans, I don't know a lot about you, but I just know that your fans aren't exactly amazing. But I think your home fans, you can get the Liberty rocking or whatever it's called now, Swansea.com, whatever. You can get your home stadium rocking, and that is the main thing. Actually, I'll put you in okay. I'll put you in okay with Preston. I don't think you're actually that bad. You're not as bad as Oxford. So yeah, Swansea in okay, and yeah, you just belong in okay with Blackburn, Norwich, Charlton, Preston, and Hull. Watford. I don't think Watford. I mean, do you guys actually? I know you can be okay. I'll put you in decent just because of the limbs you had at Birmingham a few years back at the start of the season. It was all right. So yeah, Watford are decent. They're up there with Middlesbrough and Norwich. They're okay. They're not bad. They're definitely not the worst fans I've seen compared to like the Oxfords and QPR, not the QPRs, the Oxfords and the Swanseas and the Blackburns in this league. So yeah, that's why I've gone for Watford. They always bring good numbers. I saw Birmingham lose at home to Watford, and I remember they always had pretty good fans, and yeah, they can always get the atmosphere rocking at an away ground when they want to. And I'm sure if it's a big game, they'll always turn up in their numbers. So yeah, Watford, West Brom. From what I remember from West Brom, I don't actually remember West Brom being that good, but I'm just going to put them in decent because West Brom have good fans. I've spoke to some. I know some. But yeah, I think West Brom generate an atmosphere. I mean, that the Hawthorns is getting a bit quiet now. I just think West Brom fans weren't as good as they used to be, and that is probably why I've backed them all the way down there in decent. They probably would have been up in great a few years back. And then the final one, Wrexham. This will divide opinions, but I'm putting Wrexham in the great category, actually. I know that may sound absolutely ridiculous, but that is why Wrexham, I just think, always generates an atmosphere. Do Wrexham. So that is why I am putting them in great. They were great away at Birmingham last season. They know how to bring an atmosphere, and they aren't League One fans now. I know they might have developed fans when they're back from the National League and all that, but they definitely make proper noise on an away day. So that is why I've gone for Wrexham in great, and that concludes these away fans tier rankings. So yeah, thank you for listening to this. Thank you all for watching my away day tier list. If you do disagree, if you think I am wrong, or you want to just let me know down in the comments if you think you have better fans, who has better fans than others, don't forget to do all that good stuff, like, share, subscribe as well, and I'll speak to you all on the next one. Don't know what it will be yet, but it will be something interesting. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll speak to you all on the next one.